Hey, welcome
this afternoon. Good afternoon, Bones. Hello. Welcome back.
Tanner Pond, well, that is nice to have you here. Joining us. Welcome to the. Oops, I'm realizing we're cropping up a bit. Let's turn this up a bit.
Hey, Dakota 41. Thank you so much for joining us once again. Oops. This is episode 6 of The Doctors Are In with Barry Selby and Dr. Evie Abbott. Hey, Kate. Hey, guys. Hey.
You're in the picture.
Yes, I am in the picture.
Let's do this, and that way we can bring it more in that way.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we're in.
Excellent. Yes, we're both in. We're both in. The doctors are in now.
Doctors are in, yes.
It's a little bit after.
Shingle is out.
Yes.
5 cents a console.
Yeah. It's just after 4 o'clock
Pacific
on
time.
A beautiful Wednesday afternoon in Culver City, California.
A little bit of background noise with the traffic because it is almost rush hour.
Yes.
So I'm seeing anybody coming into my scope. It seems to be quiet so far. We'll see what happens.
Hello, handsome man sitting beside. Oh, look at you having.
Thank you.
You have an admirer.
Who was
Isn't
that?
Nice. Dakota 41. Dakota, what's your real name? If you want to share your real name. If you want to, it's okay. If you don't, it's okay too.
It's okay. Either way.
It's okay.
Thank you, Dakota. I'll take that anyway. Well, you seem to have a lot of.
Bonnie. It's Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie.
Hello,
Thank
Bonnie.
you. No, some of them can't see the handles, and some of your friends are.
Right. Donna. What's up, Donna? Hey.
Hey, Donna. On Evie's scope. That's cool. She's from one of our scopes.
Yes. I love your scopes, Donna. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much for sharing on Twitter. Yay.
Yes, thank you. Sharing it out.
So today we don't really have a topic. This may be Doctors Are In free for all.
Hey.
So
I want to plant a seed.
Thank you so much for the hearts. Hey, give us some hearts if you want to give us some hearts. So share this out.
Share it out, and I want to share people in my scope to get people in. Something that I've shared about earlier today, which has been it's been sitting with me a bit uncomfortably since I did it. I did a bit of a rant earlier today for those people. Oh, hi Donna, you switch over to the side. So you share it both ways, that's nice. I shared earlier in my scope today, in my love scope, the regular one, hey, about the Match.com ad that basically got a lot of bad press. Because it was really not very complimentary, particularly to freckled and redheaded people. So the scope about the misinformation, so that might be on the table. I'm just throwing it out as one of the things I talked about today. Otherwise, we're sort of open forum today.
Right.
So yeah.
Right.
There was something on. Oh, and if you want to touch into this, we can have fun with this one. Last night's Past the Cast topic we had for the men's hairy dudes was intimacy. Was what's the title? It was
intimacy. It's risks and it's
benefits. Yes.
Or something.
So that's on the table
or
too.
Or rewards or whatever.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's not like that. I know.
I think I can try a relationship with a girl who lived in Italy. I'm from France.
You think I can try a relationship with a girl who lives in Italy?
Absolutely, you can.
Yeah, I mean, if you're here and she's in Italy.
No, he's in France.
Oh, he's in France. Ah, he's in France. I didn't see that.
It's only a 1 hour flight.
Yeah.
So it's not hard to do.
Definitely.
So yeah, I mean, it's like dating someone in the Bay Area from here. I mean, if you speak the same language, that helps, of course.
Yeah.
But geographically, it's not too bad.
I would too. But at some point, I think y'all need to come together.
Well, yes.
And be in the same city.
That's important.
That's when the test.
Yes.
That's when the test of the relationship really
right.
comes in. Because everything's beautiful and romantic when you're separated and you come together for a weekend tryst or what have you, which is what I've done.
Weekend trysts are nice, but they're not.
The trysts are wonderful.
They're not necessarily the best foundation for a long-term relationship.
But then again, you never know. Who knows?
Well, yeah.
Who knows? There are no rules. There really are no rules.
Yeah, but the doctors, not the rule makers.
Well, not a clue. I was talking to one of my classmates after class, and she was talking to us about like how she's straight homo 69. Hello, welcome. I was talking to one of my classmates after acting class, and she said that she's been with her husband, her now husband, since high school.
Wow.
School.
That happens.
People.
That does happen.
I mean, if I'd actually been with my high school boyfriend. No. No, it's just no. But I mean, I think it's amazing that they've been together. I mean, it's like what are the odds of their staying together? It's crazy.
Well,
but you never know.
I would say, because I'm thinking college, not high school for me, because I didn't date anybody in high school or any investment of time. But I know that if I built a relationship with a girl I dated when I was in college, that would have changed my life completely. I'm thinking,
really?
No. Well, come on. I was 18, 19. I didn't have a clue, to be honest.
Yeah.
And we didn't have a clue. Let's be more honest.
But do you think people know? I know that, like, apparently this girl knew, like, she knew that she was going to end up with this guy. And the guy knew that he was going to end up with her.
Right.
So it's just like, I don't know. I think it just depends on the couple. It depends on the person. I think people make a decision. Yeah, I think.
Well, let me say this. I know there's a couple of friends of mine who moved up in Texas, who they basically. She was 15 when she got pregnant with the first kid, and they got married. They've been together, and their two sons are amazing. Their sons are 19 and 16 now, and they're in the late 30s. The parents. I mean, they're very young parents. But they have a very strong, energetic, family-loving bond that I see when I see them around. They're very, very healthy, very compassionate. In fact, the eldest son did a TED Talk for teens in Santa Barbara last weekend.
Fantastic.
So
it can work.
It can work, right?
It can work. I mean, you just never know. Dr. Carrie Azid, hey girl, how are you?
Nice to see some new friends
It's
in
so
here.
nice to see you in the mornings and your happy, chirpy face. Thank you so much for sharing your stuff. Hi, girl.
Nice to meet you.
She's so cool.
Okay.
She's very, very, very sweet.
Another doctor.
My girlfriend got married at 17 and has been married 25 years. See, when I think about that, I'm just like, really?
So they've actually been married longer than they were
The real Greg Lopez.
on half their life, which is quite something.
Aloha. Share this out if you guys want. Please share.
Please share. So what was in my scope? Please share it out too.
Yes.
Thanks for coming. Welcome to the scope. This is open forum, Q&A, love and relationship type themes.
Aloha. Thank you for inviting followers.
Yes.
Zebra.
By the way, we're on two different phones. That's why there's back and forth going on.
Yes, yes. We have two different phones. We're doing a tandem scope, so if you see our eyeballs moving back and forth,
We're reading both screens.
We're reading both screens. Hi, Made by Nando. Welcome.
Yes.
So, what's been going on with you, Mr. Barry? Any cool relationship, intimacy kind of? Oh, well, you were going to talk to me about the pair dudes thing that I didn't see.
Last night.
Hello, everybody.
So those of you who were not on the scope last night, I was part of the Perry Dudes Pass the Cast, which we do every Tuesday and Thursday nights.
Hi, Jose.
If you're a guy and you want to join us, come check out perrydudes.com and get to us there. And we did a topic last night which was somewhat spontaneous. You can watch the replay. You might watch my replay and then tag on from there. And the topic was intimacy, basically. But it's basically the risks and benefits of intimacy was kind of the topic for last night.
Into me, you see.
Nice.
Into me, you see is intimacy. Oh. Yes.
She hasn't had caffeine yet.
Into me, you see. I mean, that's what therapists say.
Right, listener rules, right. And actually, it was actually interesting because of the diversity of the conversations. There was six of us, six guys, six guys.
Hey, Belgium. Hey.
Wow, we've got some international folks. We've got
One
France,
day I will
Belgium.
visit your country.
I've been there. I lived in Antwerp for
nice.
7-8 months. Yeah, working for there.
So go ahead, intimacy.
Yes, and I talked about how for us as men, it's not the same thing as it is for women. And for most men, they think intimacy involves sex and naked bodies. That's the rule book. I'm not saying it's right.
Oh, okay. It doesn't what?
But what I am speaking about is that for us as men, the opportunity to be close, to be intimate. I talk about vulnerability, sensitivity, openness, trust. I think from the qualities I used to describe it, but definitely were valid and important qualities to recognize. So, it was made for interesting conversations, and the guys who were in it were very diverse. I mean, we had a guy to us about how one of the guys in the Pass the Cast, who was the first time on our Pass the Cast, which was really awesome. He was raised by his mother. His father left when he was young, and went through the gang experience. And just talking about that whole experience was quite incredible. So definitely recommend watching the replays. So it was a good topic. So intimacy for men and women, very different.
Yeah.
Add anything?
Hey, Empower You Radio, thank you. Some men have trouble being authentically intimate because it requires a surrender of the heart.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's the same thing for women too. Women have a hard time because we've gotten our hearts crushed before, and we don't want to get it crushed again. So it's just like, how do you remain
DJ, I'll get to
open?
in a second.
How do you remain open and still be aware of what your non-negotiables are,
Right.
and what your boundaries are. I mean, especially if you've been through abuse. Exactly.
The thing also with intimacy is, and I talked about this some other time, and I'm raising all these pieces come together. But the thing about intimacy is it's usually easier to do when you have some place of safety with each other. So this place of love and trust available, because then intimacy is bringing the walls down. And I talked about this before. Let me put this into context first, then talk about intimacy in a moment. When you get into a relationship with somebody and you get into connection, depth, and loving with them, your hearts start to open up and you start to feel more connected. As you do that, the walls start coming down. When the walls start coming down, you
go ahead. I have a question, which I'm sure all the ladies will understand.
But
go ahead.
Let me let me finish my point first. If it ties into intimacy, we'll get to that point.
I agree, Greg Lopez. Some men have this bravado to maintain, and this warrior DNA. Yeah.
Right. So I'd rather be hurt and know that I went for it all the way than die alone and wondering about ifs. Indeed. And by the way, anybody catching the scope, please make sure you share this one out. And just know we're doing 2 phones, so actually watching both phones for comments. So some comments on the other phone because you're wondering what we're seeing.
And it's at Barry Selby or at Evie Abbott. So
Yes.
you can check in on both bars.
So, as I mentioned, so you get into a relationship with somebody, you fall in love with them, and your walls start coming down because you start loving, and your heart starts to open up. As your heart starts to open up, the wounds from past relationships, from past upbringing that are in your history, are no longer protected and hidden, and they start to come up. It's almost like you bring the walls down, then the hurt starts to become revealed. So a lot of people in a relationship get scared and are not willing to be intimate because they're afraid of being hurt again. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, that was what I'm trying to. You had a question or a response to?
No, well, what I have found is that the closer I get to people, guys like disappear. They do this whole disappearing thing, and I understand that it's sort of natural in the course of a relationship for a guy to separate and want to be by himself and do all that stuff.
You mean something in the dating and relationship side?
The dating and relationship
Okay.
thing. It's like they disappear, poof,
Yeah.
and then we're left like, well, I thought we had a connection, and it's just like I don't understand.
What I have started to suspect about
I don't get that. I don't understand.
Could I offer something to
Yeah,
offer as a
it's sort of what I'm
possibility?
dealing with right now. I'm like, and then they show up again, and it's just they sort of expect you to be like, hey, hi.
The challenge, the difference between men and women. And this I'm realizing. I'm talking about this. I hear bells.
It's the ice cream
Ice cream
man.
So most guys can get beyond the
Scary.
physical connection.
Afraid of commitment, perhaps.
It's the rapture.
It's the rapture.
I like it.
The
You're
rapture
nice.
with ice cream. I mean, that's my kind of rapture. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, if you're gonna go with ice cream. All right. So, so in response to that, what I believe about men and women in terms of intimacy and relationship, energetically, I believe when women are in a relationship, they continue on a path of connection and building, which is what women crave, is that intimacy, deeper and deeper connection. We don't, as men. We are engineered to have this thing about achieving goals and completing. So we do, instead of doing it in even slope, we do it with steps. So we get to a point and achieve, and we rest there, like a plateau. Then we're like, oh, we'll go deeper, we go up for another level, and then rest there. And then we go up, and then we'll rest there. And we do this thing. And in a relationship, it feels like that we pull away. And I'm putting this out on the floor. I may not be accurate, so I'm just seeing if this lands for you. That in terms of intimacy, a woman is looking for continuous depth, connection, and intimacy in relationship.
Yeah.
But we as men,
I'm listening.
we achieve a certain
Barry.
level, and we like it's almost like we've made the next like climbing the mountain. We've made the next peak, and we rest there, which looks like pulling back because we don't keep going. We hold back a bit. Part of it's because we want to collect our energy again, because it's almost like we don't have a way of doing continuous. We're not designed that way. We achieve goals and we stop. We achieve a goal and we stop. That's the way we function.
We need to be fed daily. Fatima.
I mean, the women need to be fed daily.
Yes, we need to be fed daily.
And some men get that and some men don't. Which is why you may feel like you're being left alone. Like the man's pulling back because he's like pulling back his energy.
No, I get that men don't communicate the way women do, but
That's accurate, right?
But most women would be okay, amenable to a guy saying, hey, babe, I'm like swamped for the next month. I won't be able to pay attention to you. We won't be
So
going out as often.
You're implying men would be that forward thinking to actually say that before they go into it.
Well, I would assume. I mean, like this. You know, I mean, for the last couple of weeks, I've been going out with different guys, and it's just like there are guys who are like, "I want to see you. When can I see you?" I mean, they're very straightforward and very. They sort of know themselves that they want to see
Right.
me or they don't want to see me, and I like that. Like I've been learning that. I like a guy who's direct. It doesn't make me guess. I really like that. But not a lot of guys are like that.
It's true.
There are not a lot of guys like that.
It's a mix. And it's also, there's a generational thing, there's also an evolutionary thing too.
Empower You Radio.
Right. And so there's also a place where, depending on the background, the age changes too. So I'm seeing questions on your screen.
Because I'm gorgeous and every guy's type? No. hardly. Or I'm saying things I don't understand, need time to process it.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I'm watching the question on the other screen. It's just joining me. Hi, welcome to the scope. Yeah, it's awesome being one of those guys because we are flocked to by women. Yeah, being direct is important. Being clear in your intentions is important for women to know that.
Yes.
And a lot of guys are reticent, is the way of putting it, I guess, to hold back. Hey, Lucy, nice to have you here. Thanks for joining my scope. This is Dr. Evie Abat.
Oh, hi.
Love Dr. Barry Selby. We're on scope doing two phones at the same time, so we're doing a tandem scope. This is episode 6 of the Love Doctors are in. All the doctors are in.
The doctor's right. You're the love doctor.
Yeah. She's just the real doctor.
I'm just All right. So anyway, so communication and
Yes.
disappearing acts.
Absolutely. That was a question or was it a statement?
No, we're just but guys like girls who are straightforward too sometimes. Why wouldn't women want the same?
Good point. And in fact, that's true. We as men like to know where a woman stands because, frankly, when a woman is being, how do I say this the nice way? when she's playing coy, it's really hard to read for us because we don't have the faculty to read that subtlety that women express. That's another piece.
But guys like the little games and the little, you know,
The
like
games,
make it hard for them and make it, you know, don't be too available, etc., etc., etc.
There's a
Honestly,
difference
my
between-
mind is like,
Right.
I can't handle this. Now I just have to like say what I feel, and I don't really
Right.
give a shit what you think.
Absolutely.
And you can go, or you can stay.
Okay.
But I gotta tell you, yeah, right? Killjoy. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
The question on my phone was, I'm English. Yes, I'm English.
He's English.
Sorry, yeah, she's not.
He speaks the real English, and I speak
The
American.
Queen's English.
Yes, he's eloquent Queen's English.
Oh yeah, right. I'm an Eastlander.
You sound nice.
It's so relative.
I like the way you sound. Anyway, go
Okay.
ahead.
So, the dance that we have
The
with
dance.
the dance, yes. You're updated. Yeah, you're updated English, right? Yeah, see, the President's English and the Queen's English, different. So the difference for me, when a woman is playing coy, that's one thing. Yeah, Lucy, I am actually. Well, Essex, on the border. Why, you're from there too? I'm wondering now. Sorry, this is the question. What?
I'll get back to you, Brigada. I'll get back to you in just a second. Go
Oh, you're
ahead.
trying to do 2 questions here.
Go ahead.
When a woman plays coy, it's wonderful, it's very sexy, it's very intimate, but as long as you're playing coy as well, at the same time, it's almost like, it's nice to let us know that we're on the right track at least, so we don't go, she's not interested in me, walk away, because sometimes we don't know the difference between coy and not interested. Seriously. You gotta give some, I mean, if you have coy with a certain like sexual like vibe or an interesting vibe or something like that thing going on, then we can respond to that. But when you just do coy with no other information, we may think that you just turned off. Because we have simpler radar systems than you do.
Lord Almighty. Sometimes
A
I
difference of
think we
opinion.
need to like carry signs around. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
interested in you. But then it's just like, it's just too much. It's like, holy shit.
Well, you remember the thing, didn't we do the scope earlier in one of our episodes about the handkerchief?
Yes.
That's the point. So, yeah, I was from Paris. Nice to have you here.
Bonjour, Paris.
Excuse you.
Bonsoir.
She's got about 3 words she speaks French. But we talked about this in one of our previous episodes about the handkerchief. Like, when in the olden days,
Dating makes me want to do this. Makes me want to do this.
you'd rather just relate and be in a relationship?
I would rather just be like, this is who I am, and
Yeah, absolutely.
fuck it all. And I
That's
get
clear.
it's just sort of like, you know, you got to have a strategy
So she says, you tell a man you're interested, he becomes mute.
Exactly.
You don't say a word, and
you don't say a word. She's playing hard to get.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It's just, so it's sort of like
there isn't really courting a woman anymore. I think I don't know if it's true or not. I think certain age brackets is different. You know.
I like when a man says, and I had a man say this a couple weeks ago. He's like, I gotta see you. I gotta see you this week. When are you available? And it's so nice. It's so clear. And it's just like, I feel wanted. He feels.
You don't feel pressured?
No. I mean, if I I'll play coy. I'm like, really? Oh, well, let me check my schedule. But
I've
really,
had that one before. I've had that one a few times.
The sexiest thing is a man knows what he wants. Donna in the black.
Oh, Donna. Yeah.
We know.
So you got Donna in your team, and that rocks. I mean, Donna's on it, so
it's nice to know that someone is direct and wants to see you and wants to make that effort. Yeah. But the thing is, it's just sort of like, I will not go there right now because I have a lot of thoughts
There's
about
content
this.
going on.
There's a lot of content.
There's a lot going on in there.
Plus, I'm PMSing, so I know that's TMI, but I really don't care right now.
You didn't tell me that before we set up today.
I'm just saying.
Okay then, okay.
So what about the guy who says he wants, convinced, but is testing women?
How do you mean testing women? Do you mean he's not actually committing or exploring?
Here, pen picker. Say that again, Dr. Carey. Can you say that again?
Yeah, I saw the question. All right. I don't know what my followers are. My scope seems to be Korean team.
No,
I
think it's they're
one of yours.
I think it's the numbers are. He plays games. Oh, guys play games. Sometimes I don't even think they know they're playing games.
Well, some guys that's the only
Terry,
way.
that's what you're...
Some guys think that's the way they're supposed to date is by playing games. They don't know any better.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. Because then it's just like, if you're not clear, I'm going to go and meet other guys who are clear.
Yeah.
Says one thing but means another. Well, for me, it's just like, what are your actions saying to me? Your actions are saying that you're not interested in me. You're not giving me the time of day. You don't. You're kind of iffy when I invite you to things. So it's just like, well, I'm going to invite somebody else who isn't interested and like excited to spend time with me, because my time's valuable too.
Absolutely. Oh yeah.
Actions speak louder than words. Thank you.
But sometimes words speak better than silence. Since you're talking about that one, and they just avoid you.
What'd you say? Silence is an action.
The cold treatment.
Staying silent. Carrie, tell her for me. Borgata, I'm sorry. What were you saying? Oh, you had a question. Ghosting.
Oh, yeah, don't even get into the ghosting. Think breathe. Relax. Breathe.
I feel as if I've come across this ghosting
a lot recently.
A lot.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking done with the ghosting. Done. It's so. Just tell us you're not interested.
Yeah. Sorry. That's
Guys,
that's another piece. I think it's disrespectful.
Tell us you're not interested.
It's disrespectful. It's crappy behavior, and it's not very masculine. If a guy won't tell you, I'm sorry, it's not lining up. I don't want to go on with this. I want to pull out. They just want to. It's like they're scared of hurting your feelings.
Hey, no
Bullshit.
Casper. Don in the Black, right? No Casper.
Right. No Casper. Right.
No,
that's a good way of putting it. No Casper.
Oh, that TV show's canceled. No. Casper. No.
Right.
No. Out.
Oh yeah.
I'm starting to get hot. I'll tell you later.
Yeah, on a private scope.
I'll tell you later.
This is somebody else, the same one. All right. Moving right along. Any other questions?
Move right along.
Changing topic slightly, quickly, please.
Yes. Happy. We're happy.
Yeah, right. She is, but it's this infuriating breath. Like,
no, I'm just annoyed.
Yeah.
I'm annoyed.
And deservedly so.
I'm annoyed. Because all of a sudden he's like, "Are you interested or not?" I'm like,
You're not interested in being.
Oh, hell no! What? Oh, now you're interested?
Right.
Just keep in mind that this is all like because of PMS. I'm very passionate right now. I'm very passionate.
The topic is still accurate. Just the emotional energy is a bit raised.
Go ahead. You need to carry on. The love doctor. Carry on.
So
I need to take a moment I need to take a moment.
To
Want me
collect
to take
yourself,
a moment?
to gather yourself.
I'm gonna take
You want to go freshen up?
a few breaths. I'm gonna take a few breaths here.
So any other questions and topics on a different subject, please? You center yourself, exactly.
I need to take some magnesium or something. Just calm my ass down. Go ahead.
Okay,
Go ahead.
it is their loss, agreed, yes. Thank you. So you're awesome. They're saying you're awesome.
I'm breathing. Go ahead.
Okay. So anybody else?
Widowers.
What about widowers?
Widowers.
Widows and widowers, to be honest. There is a whole... I mean, it's a whole other conversation away.
Oh, doesn't remove pics of deceased.
Deceased. Oh.
Sorry, not diseased. Deceased.
That was no slip, no
Shoot,
words coming out there.
I'm so sorry. Dang.
The challenge
I'm a
with
mess.
someone who's a widower or widow, especially if the person died while they were married and they were basically still in love and it happened, is you'll never be able to compete with them. And they will use them as a barometer or as a measuring stick. And that's a challenge, you know? So widowers and widows are an interesting lot. I've met a few, and I actually dated one a while back,
Oh,
widow, yeah.
Oh wow.
But it was 5 years on, and he basically messed up their marriage and stuff. So in a way, he'd already sealed his fate in the relationship before he'd sealed his fate with the planet, as it were. And so that was actually not too bad. At the same time, she'd been forced, because of the abruptness of that happening, to be a solo parent for her two kids for quite a while. Don't speak Spanish, sorry.
Perdón, estamos hablando de relaciones entre mujer
on my scope is Spanish.
sí,
Yeah.
entre mujer y hombre.
Say what?
Hola chicos.
yourself.
Vamos a hablar en inglés para que todos
There you
podamos
go.
entendernos, ¿sí?
Yeah.
De nada.
Glad you could help, because I have no idea what was going on there. Coming in my scope and speaking Spanish, and I don't know what how to answer. I'm sorry. Perfecto. Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
That one I got.
Grazie. Okay, go ahead.
So I would speak to this in terms of somebody who's a widow or a widower who has been a solo parent. It puts such an emphasis and energy on them to do the work, to be the parent, to be both the masculine and feminine parent for the kids. It can make dating very hard for them. And I've seen it more than once where the new solo parent, which is not much different from being divorced, except it's more abrupt. That's the thing about it, is that if someone who's a widow or widower, oftentimes it's an abrupt experience, so they're forced into it without any preparation. It's harder for them to get out of it. Once they're in for good. So to get out of it, to date somebody, can be very hard for the person they're dating, because their water's low. Just chewing through that one. Advice in dating a man who was sexually abused as a child. Has he had therapy or has been seen a counsellor of some sort? Because if that's already aware in the conversation, I trust he has seen somebody who's seeing somebody, because healing it is going to help you have a better relationship. And you don't know what you might be triggering in a relationship with him if he hasn't done any work.
Right.
So I don't have an easy answer to say this is the way it is or it shouldn't be. It's dependent upon what's his journey been to this point. If he was abused as a kid and has an event who, and also depends who's actually, touch exactly. Depends who's sexually abused by. If it's his mother or a sister or an aunt, it can be an impact as well.
Yeah, exactly. As Donna is saying, it's like it really depends on
The stage of the healing process.
Yeah, I mean,
exactly
how much work has he done? No somos as
If he's done no work, then dating him is going to be a real challenge.
Yeah, he has to be really aware.
Yeah, his demons are very much in the background that haven't been resolved yet.
He has to be aware. And even if you have done a lot of work, stuff still comes up in different ways, and it will continue to come up in different ways.
Let me say this, and this is true for both genders, whichever one has been sexually abused, is that the partner who's meeting with them has to be totally aware of all the stuff that may still be there to be worked on, that it's not their fault. Because what happens sometimes in a relationship when somebody's been abused is they cast the fault onto their new partner.
Right.
Because they don't know any different. So knowing going in that it's not your fault, it's not your fault for anything, puts you in a place where you can be more compassionate and less reactionary to what they're doing.
Right.
But definitely support them getting help if they haven't had any help at all. Do yourself and them a favor and get them into some sort of support, coaching, counseling, something that will help them heal.
They definitely need some kind of therapy.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Anyway, and it's going to come up. If you're in a relationship, all your shit's going to come up.
Yeah.
All your crap is going to come up because that person that you picked is going to show you to yourself.
Yes. They are a wonderful mirror.
They're a wonderful mirror.
Yeah.
Yay, relationships. I love it. I love relationships.
Yeah, they're so easy.
So
Effortless.
easy. Okay, can I just check in? Because this is what I've been doing all day. Because I had my acting class, and we're all about checking in with our emotions. And I feel raw. I feel raw, y'all. I feel raw, and I feel a little like sensitive. A lot of it is hormonal. A lot of it is just stuff that's been going on in my life, and surprises. So yeah, I'm feeling just raw. Feeling raw, feeling very touchy.
So how can I support you?
I need a drink. Is that therapeutic? Yeah.
Yeah, but without the scope. We'll finish the scope before we do that.
Lord. No, but yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that. Go get that ice cream. Yes, if this is PMS, you're more than welcome. Oh, good. Thank you so much for stroking my ego. There's coffee. There's coffee close by.
Yes.
Clearly, I just need to be, petted and set.
It's okay. It's okay.
Throw chocolate. Throw
Fresh
chocolate
out. Damn,
at
I need to
me.
get some chocolate. If I'd known ahead of time. Oh boy.
Okay, what else? Intimacy.
Yes.
Shall we go back to intimacy?
Well, unless you have some other questions that want to take us a different direction.
Oh, if you guys have any questions, please,
Yeah, we'll back you up there.
blast music and dance. Yes, I will
That
definitely
works too.
do that later.
Bodega counseling.
Bodega.
That's a new brand.
Bodega counseling, yes. Bodega therapy.
That'll be interesting.
Prosecco therapy. That's my therapy of choice. Prosecco.
Little red wine therapy. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, any other questions, thoughts?
Questions, thoughts.
Let's see where we're going.
Sandra Sol, I think she had asked something about what this was about. This is a scope about relationships.
Yes.
Dancing for me works every time. Yeah, I love dancing. It gets me out of my head, gets me into my body, gets me breathing. Breathing's really important, I realized. Breathing's important for stress management. It's great.
Absolutely.
Old girlfriend is back into the picture. What? Oh.
Competing with you, like she's trying to get his attention away from you, or he's got his attention away from you because he's interested.
Old girlfriend back in the picture.
Messy.
It's just too much work. It's just too much work. I mean, even if she's still in the picture, whether he's still there mentally or whatever, I'm just like, it is just too much work. I don't want to compete.
Yeah.
Drama, right?
Absolutely.
A lot of fucking drama.
To be blunt.
I'm all about blunt today. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
over it too. I'm totally over it.
Over it. Done.
Urban Cowgirl, hello, welcome. Thank
Welcome
you
to
for joining.
Scope.
Thank you. You got something else?
I'm not sure at the moment. I'm not feeling anything. I just might see any questions come up that could provoke some more conversation.
Yes. AMB84, thank you for joining. Thank you so much. You know my motto. What is your motto, Borgata? What is your motto?
Let's see what the motto is. This motto?
This is your motto regarding relationships? Do you have a motto regarding relationships?
I don't know. Come up with a few.
What'd you say?
I can come up with a few.
Oh, say share one.
Love yourself first. Always the best move.
Always best. Men don't need Viagra. It's her fault. More tricks.
Ooh.
Oh, that's great.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Love
Okay,
you.
then. Ba-dum-bum.
Smooches.
Not gonna work.
So love yourself first.
Yep.
What else?
It's like, don't go looking for love outside yourself for them to love you. Don't go changing with somebody else. If you try to conform to somebody else's picture, you'll never get what you want.
Right.
You'll lose out totally. That's an oldie but goodie.
Right.
Levity. Yeah, you talking about that in relationship or talking about in the scope right now?
Well, here's one thing that's come up among me and my girlfriends. We've talked about dating guys with kids, with little kids, and how sometimes I think women understand that the kids will come first. It's like we get that. But at the same time, it sort of feels like one girlfriend says, well, he's using the kid as an excuse to not see me. Or like, I mean, it's happened to me too, that I've dated a guy with a kid, and he had to ask his kid for permission about whether or not to come to Paris with me. And he was like 12. So it was just like,
The kid's not another guy.
the kids, I know, I think that, hey,
In some ways, the guy was that age too.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing about kids is there isn't one simple answer,
Yeah.
because there's usually an ex involved as well. So
But even if the ex is okay with him dating, and she's off in another relationship and she's doing her thing.
the thing for kids, and this is speaking from more from a psychological point of view for the kids' sake, that if you're dating lots of different people as a parent and bringing them home so that the kids can meet them all the time, it's going to confuse the shit out of them, to be blunt. I highly recommend if you're dating and you're just going to different people all the time, wait on it till you introduce them.
Brigada, yes. If this is not nasty, yes, you have my attention for 30 seconds. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Should I step out the picture for that?
Huh?
Should I step out the picture for that one?
No, I think it's a special challenge when
It
a guy
is.
has kids.
Yeah.
You know, because you want to be sensitive. A woman wants to be sensitive.
Same works both ways too. Obviously,
Yeah,
the woman
yeah.
has kids and the guy's dating.
But I like it when a man includes me and his child, especially if we're you know, obviously in a committed, exclusive, monogamous relationship. I like it when a guy includes me in his plans with his kids. It makes me feel included, and then you can go ahead and have your days with your kid by yourself. It's like, I'm not going to step between you guys.
Right.
Yeah, it just seems like guys are the guys that I've dated have been like, I don't know. You're always bubbly, beautiful, and adventurous. Be a better screener. Oh yeah. I know, girl. I know.
Is that Donna?
I know. No.
Oh.
It's Brigada. Thank you so much.
No comments from this angle. I don't know. I'm feeling a bit dried up on conversational points at the moment.
Are
Some
you?
of the stuff.
Really? You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I'm not having any hormonal issues. No.
You're not. Yeah. I wish I knew someone. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure somebody's going to come along. What about a guy who is divorced and is afraid to get married again?
This gets back to the thing about someone's abuse. I highly recommend if you're someone who has not resolved your relationship issues, you get some help from somebody.
Yeah. He needs
Whether
to
it's
go.
a therapist or a counselor or a coach.
Yes. He needs to get himself straight first.
Yeah. To heal whatever those things are inside, because his heart is wounded still.
Yes.
And
Because
until
then
it's
you're going to
not-
get hurt. You don't want to.
Right.
You know,
don't want to repeat the pattern again, because if you don't heal, you're going to repeat the pattern again and again.
And if he doesn't want to get hurt again, I mean, we're all going to get hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just.
It's part of the
It's
coursework.
It's the risk of being intimate. Yes.
Back to that again.
Circle around.
Nicely
Circle
done. Nicely
around.
done.
Right. He needs to address the fear. Absolutely.
Yeah.
You need to address the fear, and it's okay to be afraid.
The thing about it is when you're in a relationship, your job is not to be his counselor.
Oh God.
Never.
Hell no.
No.
I've
So-
done that before.
Yeah.
He needs to pay me. Are you married with kids?
No. Neither.
Or his mama? Oh no, there's nothing
No, you don't need his mama either.
unsexier
No.
than
Oh, God,
being
no.
his mama. His fear of getting cheated on again.
Yeah, well, the thing is, that's his pattern, and from work I've done with my clients, sometimes those patterns are hereditary, not just from the past relationships. When they were kids, something came up. So getting it healed once and for all will serve both him and his new relationship.
What if someone says they won't get close because of what his ex did? He won't do therapy. Well then,
Then you may be.
Bye.
It may be a no-go situation.
yeah.
Honestly.
If he doesn't want to take a look at himself, because it always takes two. It's not like, oh, she cheated on me
And I'm a big fan.
and I did nothing.
I'm a big fan of being in a relationship with somebody who's done work themselves, whether it's
Yeah.
been through seminars, retreats, coaches, counselors, whatever it is, therapists, something.
Yeah, he's not willing to work by. Exactly.
Right.
He's got to do the work. He's got to explore himself. Because, you know, I'm assuming that if you're watching this scope, you have done some kind of work on yourself, or want
That's
to know
what we talk
yourself.
about. Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's what we're about.
you always have to do your work.
Yeah.
Always. I'm tired of working. I'm tired of these aha moments. I'm tired. I am.
You can't spend your whole life being head in the sand, ignorant. It doesn't work. It's boring, and relationships don't have anything close to being entertaining or fun. That one got messy. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
This is a weird scope. I'm feeling weird.
Yeah.
Are you feeling weird?
Yeah, I'm feeling a bit weird
I'm feeling
too.
weird. Maybe you're feeding off my vibe. In which case, I'm sorry. It didn't work, and he was too into himself. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
He's too into himself. He couldn't give that. He couldn't share his energy with you.
You want to be in a relationship with somebody who's into you as much as you are into them.
Yeah. I mean,
If you're both in the same person, that's like two people loving the same person doesn't work.
Yeah, if you clear out some of your stuff, some of your crap, some of your baggage, you'll have more room,
yeah.
emotional space to include somebody else in your life.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
obviously he's chosen to not,
Mm-hmm.
and that's okay,
Yeah.
because then he gets to go bye, ciao, adios,
Yep.
later.
Lady Gator.
Later. Yeah. Yes. Baho.
Hi.
Evie, where are you? Wow, we're here in Los Angeles.
In Culver
Where are
City,
you?
in fact.
We're in Culver City. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? How do you go about suggesting someone needs therapy?
Ooh.
You need therapy.
That's one way of doing it.
You crazy and you need therapy.
Oh, Michigan. Okay.
You need therapy.
Truth be told, it's really an invitational thing that basically, if someone in your relationship with somebody and their stuff's coming up and you both can see it, first what you say, honey, this is not my skill set to do with you. I want to be in a relationship with you, not to be a therapist.
Wow, you're so nice and eloquent. I feel like
Yeah, you'd be different.
that's really. What kind of medical coverage do I have? Oh. Yeah, exactly. What kind of medical coverage do you have?
What's that doing?
No, 'cause it'll cover.
Okay, yeah. That's not a good way to start the conversation. Sorry, don't know. That's cute. I like it.
Out of pocket, right? Out
But-
of pocket.
To basically say that I want to be in a relationship with you, but there's something you've got in the way. I'd love you to get some help outside of this relationship.
Yeah.
And then you leave it to them, hopefully, to start to come back to you. You don't just give them a list of questions. Ideally, they'll come back to you with a response to that hopefully is, you're right, or how do I do that, or can I get some help? And that can then lead to
And
constructive ideas.
if he or she, because we can be a little crazy too, so if he or she,
True that.
if he or she just flat out says, no, I'm not going to therapy. No, I don't believe in therapy. I'm not going to therapy.
Well, then the thing is, it's kind of like, well, then you say, honey, this stuff that's coming up, whatever, your abuse history or whatever that thing is that's in the way, is going to break us apart. Unless you can put up with it, which I highly doubt. If it's up, it's going to be worked out, or it's going to be a deal breaker. And I'm very big about my clients getting clear about their must-haves and the deal breakers, because both of those are important to know. So there.
There you go, Killjoy.
You're welcome.
Yeah, that person needs to do his work, or
Yeah.
her work, whoever it is.
Either way.
Yeah, yeah. We all need to do our work to be better at relationships. I mean, we're all gonna fuck up. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, his work. His work. Yeah. It's all good.
Yeah, I recently bumped into on social media a friend of mine who's just got divorced for the 4th time. And I'm like, dude, you might want to sort of get some help. Now I can say to him because we're friends from way back. I haven't seen him in a long time. But it's kind of like, seriously, you got to choose better, or choose better. So
Ooh, that's deep.
I know that was
That's deep.
I had to go there.
So wait a second. So was he picking the same kind of woman every single time?
I don't know yet. I didn't find out that part. I just heard this. That was like the cliff notes.
Yeah.
I know one of his exes, and I think he had visions of what was possible and it wasn't lining up because she wasn't delivering on all the levels he wanted.
Oh. I think we tend to pick the same kind of type across the board.
Angelic, yeah. It's not usually how they look. It's the hidden patterns you don't discover till later, which is the really bizarre part.
Yeah, yeah.
And I have a bunch of conversations about that in my previous scopes.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Hi, Andrew. It's 2015. Hello. Yeah. So what has been your type that you keep picking?
Well, the type that I used to keep picking because I've been off for a while.
Unless you look for someone really different, yeah.
Yeah,
but that comes with a lot of work. That comes with a lot of like self-knowledge.
But I'll tell you something though. You say you look for somebody who's totally different. But the thing is, what's bizarre is the same patterns are going to show up again because you're in the relationship with them, and that's what I want to speak to. In my own experience, lots of work. Right. In my own experience, I had 3 relationships that happened back to back. Well, not back to back, but over a period of about 6 years. 3 different relationships where the same thing happened with 3 totally different women. They look alike. I'm trying to think, were they all Scorpios? No, they weren't all Scorpios.
Well, there's your problem.
I'm a Pisces, I can dance with Scorpios, but no, it wasn't that. But when I was attracting to myself were women who were very strong, who basically, all of them were actually hitting on me. But I don't mean it like, oh, I'm always being hit on by women. No, what I mean is that they took the lead. And I was like, cool, fine. And it wasn't working because it was my role to take the lead and I didn't do it. And that was the whole thing where I discovered the whole misaligned energy for me about the masculine feminine polarity.
Right, because you want to be a masculine man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. You want
with
the
flow.
flow.
No, I went with the fact that I was being like chased by this good-looking woman. I was like, hell yeah. But I didn't realize that what was happening, she was taking all of the masculine energy in the relationship for herself, and I was basically didn't know how to take it out of her hands.
So what happened? Like,
we broke up.
no, but into the relationship, you're like, wait a second.
Well,
wait,
the sex was great. I got lazy, and I mean, seriously, I should never have been in those relationships. It was not clean.
Hell no.
Exactly, it was messed up. And I'd done all my spiritual work, and I was doing this, being so compassionate, caring. Because I'd done a lot of being a counselor for a while. So being the feminine energetic, of being the receiver, and being the more holding the space was actually okay for me. And at first, because they all met me when I was in leadership roles, because I thought I was in a good guy doing things, getting things done. But as soon as I got in a relationship with them, I'd like put it on the shelf and go back to them. And I'm like, whatever you want, honey. And for about 3 to 6 months at most, it would work. Then it wouldn't.
Wow.
Every time. So, yeah. So that was the type I kept attracting. Happened a few times, to say the least. And frankly, that's the work I've been doing for the last bunch of years, and I've been single for quite a long time, to clear that one out once and for all, and to heal it and change it. And that's the studying and training I've been doing that put me into the work I'm doing now.
Oh, that's cool.
That's what led me to this.
Very
yeah.
cool. Very cool.
That's my story.
That's very good. I'm sure you're doing a lot of work because of your experience.
Been immersed in it seriously. I mean, I've been on this path for, studying personal growth and stuff for 30 years now. 84.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been in seminars and trainings for a long time, and I still didn't get it right, or still mess it up for quite a while.
Yeah.
But now I know better, and But now I have a learning willingness. I have a learning orientation and a willingness to discover and explore a relationship with a partner who wants to do the same thing with me, and that's healthy. I know. Because none of us are perfect or complete.
Or complete? Did you say?
Right. Richard Bach says in Illusions, there's a way to find out if your mission on Earth is finished. If you're still here, it isn't.
Oh, okay.
That's what I mean by complete.
Okay, all right.
That's what I mean complete.
Okay, cool.
You were thinking complete as in
No,
whole?
I thought, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
No, I meant complete as in you've done all your work. No, if you're still on the planet, you've still got work to do.
We are whole and complete, but not our mission.
Right.
Just wanted to say. Yeah, my profile has been, like, I don't have a type. Are you reading the 4 Agreements? I did, actually, I did something on the 4 Agreements on Monday. You can look on catch.me, K with a catch with a K, and you can check out the conversation that we had on Monday night. So,
Yeah.
very cool.
We did 5 Agreements Sunday before last.
The 5...
Sorry, 5 love languages.
5 love languages, yes. And you can also find that on Catch, either on his Catch.
But no, it was in Parachute TV, wasn't it?
It was in Parachute TV.
The Parachute TV, that
But
was
it's
it.
on your Catch. Did you put it on Catch? On your Catch account?
I didn't yet. No, I need to go back and get it.
Oh yeah, go back
I
and
better
get
get it. Okay.
Yeah, so it's on his.
Yeah,
and
it will be on
it's
mine.
on mine.
Later on tonight, probably.
Yeah. Well, both books are very good. The
Yeah.
5 Love Languages and the 4 Agreements
Absolutely.
are very good when it comes to, trying to, first of all, just work on yourself, and then working that in your relationships.
Yeah.
It's hard work. It's hard work.
I know.
Especially because most people resist it. I know I do.
Oh.
I know.
The 5 Love Languages to me was such a fundamental book for teaching you about the fact that you can learn more about each other, which is such a useful tool.
Yeah.
I was mentioning it was in my book. So,
Yeah, in his book. What's your book? What's your book called?
50 Ways to Love Your Lover.
50 Ways to Love Your Lover.
In fact, as of Monday, in case you're interested, I put out a special offer. I've actually doing a flash sale on the ebook version of my book.
Flash sale.
Flash sale.
What?
You can get my book for $7. Yep, $7. And if you go, and I know Donna's going to put up the link for it, but it's the other link.
Impossible price, $7 for
What a
his
bargain!
book.
It's 50 ways for $7. It's less than what? It's 7 principles for seven principles per buck, something like that. Actually, not Donna. It's a new link, which is barryselby.com/ebook.
Dash ebook.
So it's barryselby.com/ebook.
Oh, very
And
cool.
it's just a direct link to the ebook. You can just get it at $7. Download it, read it tonight.
Oh.
Oh, Donna, you lost your shortcuts. I'm sorry.
I don't know shortcuts. I have to.
I need to build some. I've still haven't done them. I mean, she keeps doing it all the time, and so some other guys in the Perry Dudes, and I keep forgetting to do it myself.
Oh,
I need to do
really?
that myself. So yeah. But
How long did it take you to write?
let me just say the book started as social media posts. No, Donna, barryselby.com/ebook for ebook. Autocorrect. Oh,
Autocorrect.
Indeed, yes.
Damn you, autocorrect.
Damn autocorrect.
Yes.
The book, the first draft took 6 weeks. But
I don't mind.
I wrote the titles for the chapters over a month and a half before that as a totally different subject and focus, and then it came out and they became chapter headings. So I didn't write the book the normal way. But the thing
Nice.
is, once I started writing the book, from there we go. Thank you, Evie. Awesome. I mean, thank you,
Donna.
Donna. I'm getting, my caffeine's wearing off. The thing was, once I realized what I was getting into and also what the book would mean, it took me about 18 months to finish after that. Like I did the first draft 6 weeks, and after that, go back to edit and tweak it, and keep putting up for Evie, Donna.
You know,
So I love both of you so much, but Donna is out there somewhere.
we're both of color. So
Well, she's going to be,
we're both women of color.
but Donna's going to come to LA soon at some point. We're going to cross paths.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Donna
she's going to visit at some point. She
Oh,
was
very
in San,
cool.
because you were in San Diego a while back.
Oh, where's she now?
Donna, where are you now?
Donna, where?
I forget.
Thank you for inviting followers. Oh, you're in Orlando.
Yeah. So she is nearer Evie, the other Evie,
Yeah, I was talking to Evie the other day.
because Evie's in Florida.
Yeah.
And she's moving out to California.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
great. She wants to do a lot of coaching and things like that.
That's cool.
It's very
Yeah. But then we'd be like a double Evie and Barry show. She's out here.
It's an Evie sandwich.
I wouldn't mind. I love both the Evies. Both of you are awesome. All right.
Are you spent?
I think I'm
I have a
complete.
home in San Diego.
Oh, that's why.
Oh, excuse me, Donna.
Yes, when you're in San Diego, we can
San
drive up and meet in the middle or something. Or you can come to LA. Or I come to San Diego. Definitely.
I haven't been to San Diego in forever.
Likewise. Last time San Diego was in last year. I was down there for a weekend for an event.
All right.
So, all right.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done. Are you done?
I'm done.
I think
I'm
we're done. Yes.
Thank you for letting me rant. May move to LA. Yay! Meet in Dana Point.
Hey, that works.
I don't think I've ever been to Dana Point yet.
I have.
I don't know for
My friends live down there.
Oh, very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. All right. Enough. We can make social plans later.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm complete. I'm whole and complete. Are you
We're
guys
wrapping
whole
up.
and complete? I
Any
hope so.
last minute thoughts, questions before we sign off? It's all in your scope because I've got nobody watching mine now.
Bizarre.
Yeah, it's been weird today.
Yeah. I think it's just. Is it very expensive there? It can be.
Depends where you live. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Catch us on Catch.
Catch on Catch or the replay on Periscope
Dynamite.
and watch it under hers because she had more people questioning on hers than I do on mine.
Oh, but we repeat the question, so it doesn't
Well,
matter.
it's true. Yeah.
Either Barry Selby or at EVABot. You can both find us.
Yes.
Look, do you have anything coming up that you want to tell our public about? I'll catch you there.
Cute.
Okay.
I'm on a new summit this week.
Yay!
My 5th one of the year,
Wow.
called the Love Revolution. That's up now. So if you want to find out about that and you want to join in, definitely you can message me over Twitter directly. Just message me at Barry Selby. I'll send you the link for that. That's free. It's like 30 different experts are being interviewed, and the person who runs it's a friend of mine. It's really cool.
Neat.
So watch the summit. That's a good summit. And I think all the interviews are active at the same time, so you just can jump in and watch all of them whenever you want.
Oh, cool. So it's
Yeah.
live. You can join in live. Oh, it's very good.
Yeah, Love Revolution. The last one I was on has been opening up some interesting conversations too. That was a creative space for love. This woman, Katie Tai hosted it, and that one actually opened up some conversations for new clients. That was cool.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool. Congratulations.
Well, after discovery sessions as part of my gift, and people ask for them. It's
Very
great.
cool. Very cool.
So yeah.
If you guys want to contact me, you can go ahead and like me on Facebook at DOCTOREVIE, and you can follow me on Instagram, Periscope, Twitter at EVIABOT, EVIE, ABAT. But I encourage you to go and like me on Facebook, DOCTOREVIE, or friend me at EVIABOT. I wish Face Swap worked on you. That would be a funny one. What's Face Swap?
Oh, that's a Snapchat thing, I think.
Oh, it is?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
The question was asked where I'm from. I'm from England. So So, and if you want to find me, I'm on Barry. My social media is all Barry Selby. So Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Periscope. It's all Barry Selby. My website is barryselby.com. So it's all easy to find me.
Oh, Dr. Evie, it's together. DoctorEvi. It's a
No space.
no space
Yeah.
on Facebook. When did you move to LA?
No, June 1st, 1981.
That's a long time.
I was a kid,
Wow.
fresh off the boat, as it were, off the plane.
Wow.
I flew on Laker Airlines. It was still in business back then.
What is it?
You never need Laker Airlines before your time.
Laker Airlines.
Yeah, Freddie Laker. Oh, this is going back to what? This is ancient history stuff.
Like Pan Am, like Pan Am days. I know
Before
Pan
your
Am.
time, yeah, right.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're done. We're
Yeah,
done.
we are done. Signing off.
We're
Thank you for all the
done.
hearts. Love all the tapping, the hearts, and the love. Well, you just love it. Yeah, on your account.
Yeah.
Well, I'm at 902,000 hearts now. Apparently, almost a million.
You're who in the what now? What?
My heart count's almost up to a million.
Oh, cool.
So I'm at
Very
900,000
cool.
now.
That's awesome.
See you folks. Thanks for joining us. Thanks for being here.
guys. Thank you so much.
Make sure you follow both of us on Scopes. We do a lot of Scopes our own
follow
as
us
well.
at Barry Selby and at Evie Bob. We have lots of stuff coming up
Yep.
individually, and we'll definitely be back next
Yes,
week.
for episode 7.
Episode 7, lucky number 7.
Next week, maybe, sometime.
Oh yeah, sometime.
Yeah.
Sometime. We'll definitely do that.
Yeah, we don't pick the same day. It varies.
It just depends on our schedules.
Yes.
All right, guys.
All right,
so
folks.
take care. Have a great time. Love yourselves, and catch us here on Periscope.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.